Okay, so members, we are going to see how can we express ratios into their simplest forms. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, if I have a ratio, what is a ratio first of all? A ratio is a comparison between similar quantities. So we only compare quantities in which are similar, say kilograms to kilograms, or from grams to kilograms, because you can convert one to another, centimeters to centimeters, and so on. So a ratio of x to y can be written as x to y. We use 2, what we call the full column, x to y, or x over y. To write the ratio, we write the ratio in this form. So how are we going to handle this example? So we can express also ratios in their simple. Always a ratio should be written in its simplest form. So the examples here are express the following ratios to their simplest forms. So they give us 15 to 20. So we said in 2, you can write it using these two whole columns. So 15 to 20, that's it. So now, to write it in their simplest form, it means that there is no any, this one and this one, they are not having any common factor. So you reduce up to when there is not any factor to both. So see this one, you can divide it by 5 and here by 5. So we say their simplest form is going to be divide by you see that 15 divided by 5, you get 3. This one will get 4. So meaning the simplest form of this is that. When I come to 2, we have now 45 minutes. 2 hours. We say we only write ratios when we have similar quantities. So see, these are hours, these are minutes. So we first convert, we always convert to the smallest. So we convert hours to minutes. You know that 1 hour is having 60 minutes. Mean that 2 hours will be having 120 minutes. So here I'll be having this as 45 to now this one in minutes, which I'll be having 2 times 60. Now this will be minutes. This will be 45 to 120. Now it's like now the same minutes. These are minutes and these are minutes. Ratios have no units. Because when we divide the same units, they will cancel. So in ratios, we don't have units. So now it's that from here, now I find out what is the simplest number to divide these two. You start 15 divides this and 15 divides also this. So you go until when you find that there is nothing that can divide the whole of this thing. So 15 goes here 3 times, then 15 goes here 8 times. So this will be now 45 divided by 15. So you see that here I'll be having 3. 2, here is I'm going to be having 8. And that's the answer. Because there is no any number except 1. Of course, 1 is going to divide any number. So there is no any other number that divides this and this at once. So that's the smallest ratio to that, the simplest. When I come to this now, I have now 3, I have 5, 2, 10 to 30. So you see here, it's already, now it asks which number is divided in both. I mean the 3 of them. So that 5 divides here, 5 here, and 5 here. So this will be now 2, 2. Why am I dividing by 5? Because it's a common all of these ones. So this will be 1, 2, 2, 2, 6. And now there is no any number except 1, and it's going to divide this, and that is the simplest form. When I come to this now, here now we are going to be having numbers with the small points. Let us see how do we handle them. Now, if it's a number with a decimal point, all you do, you count how many the number with the longest decimal or with the big number of decimal places. So start this one is having 0 decimal place. All people say to 1, but here I see that there is no decimal point. So this one is to 2 and this one is to 2. So what you do, you multiply that number by the number with zeros or zeros equal to the number of decimal places, the number of the highest decimal places. So you see this one is 2, so I'm going to multiply that with 100. If it has 1 decimal place, I'll multiply it with 10. If it has 3, I'll multiply it with 1,000. So because this one, the number of the highest decimal places is having 2, so I'm going to multiply it by the whole through by 100. So this will be now 1 times 100 to 0.25 times 100 to 0.75 times 100. So this will give me 100 to, when I multiply here, I have this, then I multiply there, I have 7.5. Why we do this? We want to make sure that there is no any decimal place. That's why we multiply through with a number that having the same number of zeros, 1 with the same number of zeros with the highest places of decimal, decimal places. So it's that here, I'm doing this so that I can push this out, this decimal point to here, and also this to here. That's why I'm multiplying through 100. So it's that the number that's going to divide all these ones is going to be 25. So here by 25, I'll be getting 4. Here by 25, I have 1. Here by 25, I have 3. And that is the simplest form. When I come down to number 4, now here they are giving us fractions. Number 5, I have 3 over 4. 2, 1 over 3. Or they also if alternatively, you can also convert now these ones to fractions. And then you can handle it the way you're going to handle this. Now for these ones, if they are given in this form, you first convert them to proper or improper fractions. Then after that, now you get the LCM of these two numbers, or 3, 4 numbers of these denominators. So start here, our LCM will be 4 times 3, it is going to be a 12. So what we do now, we multiply this 12 there. So we are having 3 over 4 times 12 to now times 12. So this will be now equaling to, here by 12, it's that now minus 3 over 4. 1 over 3 will be, this by 12 is that we have 3, so there we have 9, 2, this by this, 1, by this 3, 3 times this we get 9, by this 1, by this 4, 4 times 1 we get 4, and that is the simplest form. As simple as that. No, then now when we come to number 6, number 6 we have a half, 2 over 3, 2, 3 over 4. Now it's that the LCM here is going to be, what is our LCM? You see that from here, our LCM is going to be, okay, our LCM is going to be, this is contained in here, so this one is going to be 12. So from here, our LCM, so that from here, our LCM is going to be, this is contained in here. So you're going to multiply, just going to say this time this is going to be a 12 because this is in, and this is in. So this 2 is in here, so I just get a LCM of these 2. Then I multiply through by this LCM in all these fractions. Minus 12. So you see that if I multiply this, I get 6. 2, multiply this, I'll be having 4 times this, which is 8. 2, multiply here, this will be 3 times this will be 9. And so that is not any number, I can use reduce these ones. When I come last to 7, I have 3 over 8, 2. Now I convert these ones, okay. 2, 3 over 4. Now what we do, we are going to convert these ones to improper fractions. So this will be 3 over 8, 2. This will be, this 2 times 1 is 2 plus this, 3 over 2. Now 2, this will be 8, 4 times 2, 8, plus this, which will be 11 over 4. Now we start the LCM here, it's going to be 8. So LCM is 8. It's going to be 8 because this is contained here and this is contained here. So now I'm going to multiply by the LCM times 8 to so from there, so this 8 is going to cancel. I have 3, 2. This 8 is going to give me 4. What I got 3 will give me 12. 2. This is going to give me a 2. And this to get 22. And this is not a number which can divide all those ones. So, remember, that's how we express ratios into their simplest fractions. I mean their simplest forms. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I wish you the best.